Hey guys, it is What is Senpai here. Today I'm doing chapter 5 or 4. I can't remember, okay? I'm sorry. I just can't remember what chapter we're on. You'll see the chapter name. You understand what I'm saying. I don't really want to go in. I just want to get to this video and finish this video, and I might, let me explain, I might, because I'm having a little break off of school. I might, college. How do I say that all the time? I'm having a little break, so I might do Creation of a God. What if Naruto was Hagoromo's son? Which all two of those were very well received. I will be doing probably, recognize this, probably What if Naruto was OP Part 3. And remember, the part 1 and a part 2.5 is filler. It's not really canon. So what I said, it wasn't canon. Let me explain that. And the reason why it's not canon is, first, the one obvious reason is that I messed up so much. If you watch the first one, I said the Uzumaki clan was already there and stuff, but I messed it up so bad that it didn't make sense, right? So it's filler. I said it might have been filler from the start, but it ended up so bad that I didn't even make it canon. So it's filler. I'm sorry if you really liked it. Okay, sorry, but hey, let's get into the video. You start this, what if Naruto opening the Uzumaki main house door. He walks in and he collapses. Well, collapses on the couch and just sits there. He then closes his eyes, but then wakes up when he felt something pressing on his chest. He wakes up and sees a bluish colored hair on his chest, which would be Hinata. Hinata had just passed out on Naruto's chest. On Naruto. Naruto then was going to do such until another redhead did the same to Naruto again. Naruto ignored it like he did the first one, and then the third one. A big black mop of hair is on Naruto again. Naruto closes his eyes again, just trying to get some sleep. Then a fourth one comes and a green mop of hair. Wow, Naruto, you're having some problems. And then a second one, which would be Hinabi, a brown mop of hair. I think Hinata's hair is brown. Please forgive me if it is not. So Naruto barely. I mean, the couch is very big. Okay, they're in different places on Naruto. The couch is really big. It's like a bed, but a chair. Yeah. So they go, and Naruto just tries to fall asleep. He ends up falling asleep by going into his mindscape. Well, he's not really asleep, but he goes to his mindscape, and he's talking with Kurama. More like lying down on Kurama, so he can get some sleep, so he can catch some Z's. Because the outside world is not the best place. And Kurama's fur is soft, so he likes it. Naruto then was awoken by the knock of a door, and it was Kakashi. Naruto was not really glad to see the lazy ninja Kakashi Hatake, or perverted ninja Kakashi Hatake. He then, said Naruto, said yo, in traditional Kakashi fashion. Kakashi then said that you have the tuning exams to do, so I came to give you the slips. Rin also told me to drop by and give Hinata Nabi. Hinata, no, what, you already know the teams. I forgot that I paired them up. So do what you do. Do what you do with that answer. So Naruto took him without really saying anything to Kakashi and went back inside. Oh, by the way, the girls have never seen Naruto's whole face. They've only seen the mask because Naruto never takes it off, even in the shower. Because Naruto placed a seal on it so he can it does not get wet or anything. So Naruto is pretty much covered. So does his clothes have a seal, so he never really gets wet any time soon. Naruto goes and gives the slips to his teammates. Then another knock at the door happens, and Obito tells Naruto the same thing, and he gives it to his girlfriends. So they get informed by the training exam. Naruto got informed by the training exams too, so it doesn't really matter. Naruto then left to the library to go and study a new style of the flying writing that he's trying to create. It's really troubling him, but he'll get it down one day, he thinks. We then time skip to when Naruto is supposed to do the training exams, because I really don't know what time period. Well, I can't remember what time period it was between when Kakashi told him about the training exams and the time he did them. I think it was a month. I think it wasn't. I'm not really sure. So Naruto goes and he enters the training exam stadium. Instantly, a green boy in green spandex, not a green boy in green spandex, a boy in green spandex that looks like an identical twin to, you know who? My guy. He starts going on about the power of youth and how they should spar against Naruto, and Sasuke was getting pretty heated. Now, he just ignored him, and the fact that he didn't care. Naruto then says that he doesn't really want to spar with Lee right now, and just wants to finish the exams. Lee respects this and goes on to fight Sasuke, where Sasuke gets his ass clapped like a boomerang. I swear to God that quote made no sense, but hey, it's gonna make sense in this one. So Naruto goes and he does the written test. Oh, by the way, Neji is more of as a worst person in canon, but he's still gonna change like he did. But it's gonna be way different. But it's not gonna be by Naruto. Just telling you. And you know where this is going. Like hardcore. So Naruto, so Naruto passes the written test, not the training exams. He will pass the training exams, but not yet. Naruto goes and he finds he no he has to do the force of death now. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura go into the force of death and do the force of death. Am I reading that right? Yeah, do the force of death. I might have made a mistake in the script of how I pronounced it, but hey, I don't care. So they go up on a gaining team, well, two gaining teams, and Naruto 3, and they take one out, but it didn't take the other. Naruto went back to take the others and 4 others, which giving him 4 scrolls, okay? Naruto has 4 scrolls for himself, and he gave one of them to Sasuke, thinking that he didn't have any other scrolls. He took them and just left it as that. Naruto then walked off until a snake tried to kill Naruto. Naruto instantly burnt it with Amaterasu, and this was just a prime reaction of Naruto's, because naturally he wouldn't have done it, but it was a prime reaction, so he kind of was in a... You remember how Itachi jumped off the cliff, but his body just instantly reacted to what he was doing, and it catch itself? That's how Naruto's Mangekyo worked just now. So Orochimaru saw this and saw the change pattern in Naruto's Sharingan. Not everybody knows Naruto's Sharingan user, so yeah. The thing with Sasuke and... Well, no, that wouldn't have happened. Naruto and Orochimaru would fight. Naruto is winning for the time being because he has the Mangekyo Sharingan here, and he has like more abilities than Sasuke. Let's say Naruto ended up telling Orochimaru 2 of his abilities, and Orochimaru, to say the least, was surprised. That means anytime he kills Naruto in any sort of way, he will always come back. Even if he took his eyes, it wouldn't really matter, because when he did so, Naruto dies after, the eyes would be practically useless. I forgot to repercuss. Not repercuss. I forgot to say this. How Naruto's Sharingan works is, well, Mangekyo Sharingan ability works is that it takes everything that was prior. So any bruises they had, it will be gone. But like, if you took Naruto's eyes and he did the jutsu, his eyes would turn useless. They would still be in your hands, but it would be pretty useless because they wouldn't be able to use the Sharingan or his Mangekyo Sharingan, or any of his abilities that he would have in his eyes. So it was practically useless. It was just a normal pair of eyes after that. It didn't really matter if you killed him, and it didn't really matter if you got his eyes. So Naruto's basically one powerhouse, but they kinda ain't a powerhouse. Let's say if Naruto had the Rinnegan, and then remember, I think the Rinnegan cannot turn off. Depends on how we state this. If Naruto was to die and he was to use his jutsu, it would the Rinnegan would turn back against Naruto's base eye, which would be a black eye. So yeah, that's how it does. Now Orochimaru ends up giving Naruto the curse mark, but lucky for Naruto, he has the QB. The QB then took the power of the curse mark, and Naruto's curse mark would be exactly like Sasuke's and fully maxed it out. So Naruto has like all up to the second stage of the curse mark, and his gonna look exactly like Sasuke's. So, because I didn't really want to find any other, well, curse. You understand. Naruto, and Naruto, and which goes off by Sasuke, blah blah blah. Sasuke gets the ass body like usual, and Sakura has to take care of Sasuke and Naruto. Oh well, everything was decaying until Naruto and Sasuke wakes up. Naruto, in the fact that he was sleeping, basically. Yes, Naruto was still knocked out because first Naruto had to take time to do his shit, and the Nine Tails had to like mess with the curse mark, which also messed with Naruto, so he had to go to sleep. So Naruto woke up along with Sasuke, but he wasn't in a rage. But no, he was in a rage. I'm using this. He was in a rage, and yeah, there were no one to stop him because he doesn't care about soccer in any sort of way. And the only person that could really stop Naruto was Sasuke, and Sasuke was on the floor, panning already because the forced, well, the release of the curse mark. So there's no one really there to like calm Naruto down right now. So Naruto was just gonna kill the Dosu, I think was his name. I didn't really pay attention to him since he was like fodder anyways, but hey, he's kinda not. So Naruto was just about to kill him until Hinata and her team comes. I cannot remember, like I said. Cannot remember what team I placed her on. No, not what team I placed her on. I can't remember her teammates, and it's probably one of the girls, but I cannot remember, nor do I care. It's because it's just called Naruto. I'm not really bothered by it. Anyway, really. So Naruto then goes and he kind of bodies him. Yeah. Naruto would then go and just do his thing, and then he would end up passing the second stage. Second stage of the tuning exams. Naruto then we would go on to the preliminary because I'm not really gonna get into those 5 days that they were spending there. Naruto would not have the chakra thing that Sasuke would have because Naruto's curse motor at its full capacity. So hey, what's the deal with doing that? So Naruto would beat Kiba like he was a twig, and I have to make fodder characters to like accommodate my girls, well, Naruto's girls, and well, they're fodder characters, bruh. They're fodder. Why would they lose? Anyway, now the only fight that I actually care about and does matter is Neji and not a fight. Neji talks his destiny trash and how the main branch, he's glad that the main branch is dead. Blah blah blah. All this bullshit. And he not a just bodies him. He didn't even get a land a hit. That's how bad it was. He got humiliated. He got destroyed. He got a lot of things. And he got some bones broken. And not only that, he got all of his tenketsu in his body. I mean all, even the ones in his eyes, sealed off and hit, which is, I told you, which in the last what if, that not how Naruto uses how Hinata uses her tek, she calls it Uzumaki style. I think it is 364 pounds. I think that's how much tenketsu there are in the in the Naruto human body. So yeah, so Nigeria got his ass wiped. So we go off to the finals. No, the training. Naruto was still training with Jiraiya, but Jiraiya would be more interested in Naruto. And, well, not more interested, but Naruto would know who Jiraiya is and all of that. Naruto would go on to. No, Naruto already know the Rasengan, know everything except the summoning jutsu. But Naruto wouldn't really be using the summoning jutsu anyways. But, hey, Naruto learned summoning jutsu. He already knew how to, like, control the Kyuubi, but he didn't have the key. But Jiraiya wouldn't give him the key because he doesn't really trust the fox in any way, shape, or form. So why would he give him the key? Exactly. Naruto would do his thing and all of that, but Naruto didn't really need the key because he was deteriorating the key since he was a kid. So it doesn't really matter to him. So always pushing out QB chakra all the time was slowly deteriorating the seal, and he was doing this from a kid, so the seal is pretty weak. Naruto could break the seal at any point. We're just taking off the paper that's on the seal right now. Naruto then did that in Jiraiya's training, and he met his father. He talked over all of his shit, and yeah, Naruto left. Well, Minato disappeared or something. I don't care. So then Naruto would go and so Naruto would go on to fight. Actually, who would he fight? Gara, yeah, let's say Gara. And then I'm not really gonna, well, it's gonna really he fights Gara, and he would shove a arm of the thunder god through Gara's hand, in his hand, because he realized if he puts it in his chest, he will blow a hole right through Gaara's chest, and he even had to lower it down because it was, yeah, you understand. And now Gaara has a really good sized hole in his hand. Wow, Gaara's pissed, and he turns into Shikaku straight away. No whips, no flash, nothing. Naruto had to counter for this. He went into his Kurama avatar state, and also his Susanoo covered Avatar Karama KCM thingamajobber, okay? And he had a gray Susanoo. I was really trying to figure out what color I was gonna make Naruto's Susanoo. I didn't want to make it blue because it would have been like Kakashi's and Nobito's. And I didn't really want to make it black because Naruto's not emo. He just doesn't talk a lot. He's just very quiet. So he's still not a happy-go-lucky person, but he's still a nice person. So I don't really know what to do with him. I I thought this. I heard the Susanoo reflects the person's, well, soul. I think that what it was, or it was how they think of themselves. I don't know. I can't remember. And that's the best way I could think of it. Naruto's soul gray. So hey, that rhymed. Gray. So hey, yeah, yeah, guys. You know what I was talking about. Hey, ah, y'all gonna laugh at me in the comments. I swear to God. But hey. Naruto then end up fighting Gara and beating him. The stadium is way bigger because Kurama and Susanoo Kurama thingamajabber beating them on. Yeah, yeah. The stadium is pretty big, like pretty big. So hey, oh, and if you're talking about happiness, it's kind of bad, but it's not 100%. I'm still, you know, the little thing, but I'm better. I'm dealing with it better, and I thank you for the support, guys, because I remember guys saying that life is something, and I read it, but I just can't remember it right now. But thanks, bro. Thanks, like just thanks. And let me get back into the video. So Naruto ended up beating Gara, and this is like a little not this is like a speeded video because I'm still trying to decide if it's today I want to do what if Naruto the Silent Prodigy, because then I'll have to go and rewatch it, then just to make a part whatever. So it's gonna be harder for me to do because I have to go and watch it, and I'm pretty tired. So the only reason I even put this up because I have a really whole script read for it. So hey, Naruto would then go on to defeat Gara, and the Konoha Crush would try to start, but then it failed because they saw that, and they wasn't gonna fuck with it. And Naruto got off the reached the ground, panicked, and fell because okay, me giving him that was just him over freaking powered, but being overpowered means you have a cost, and that's cost on your body, and especially Naruto's Sharingan. Naruto's eyes bleeding and he's kind of broken, but godly, Naruto taught his girls some medical ninjutsu, and high class at that. Then they ended up healing Naruto, and he won, and the training exams. Would skip everything, and I was still talking no truth to God, and they big friends. They big boy friends, right? Not boyfriends. I swear to God, why did I say that? They big friends. So they, yeah, Naruto's become a Jonin instead of becoming Chunin because I know some Jonins, well, especially all Jonin couldn't freak on Naruto like that. And Naruto didn't really mind it because he's a Jonin at 12. But I think Kakashi was a Jonin at 13, and I think. So, yeah, Naruto would be like a child freaking prodigy, and he became a Jonin at 12 and an Anbu at 5. I think that's how my timeline worked. He was an Anbu at 5 and left the Anbu at 10. So, yeah. Yeah, guys. Well, he didn't left the Anbu at 10. He was forced to leave the Anbu. Not forced to leave the Anbu, but he didn't stop doing missions and all. And this is where who her name is now? Sasuke's mom and Naruto's mom in this one too wakes up. Mikoto, yes, perfect. Mikoto wakes up from her very long coma, which would be, yeah, very long. I'm not even counting it. And she looks like she hasn't aged a day, because actually she didn't. And no, she did age. Let me say that. She did age, but not really a considerable amount. You wouldn't really be able to see that she aged in any way, shape, or form. So it doesn't really matter, does it? So Naruto would do all of his shit, and he goes to see his grandmom, thinking well, not grandmom, his mom, well, his adopted mom, thinking that she would be still, well, asleep, and then finding her awake, making him happy as shit. And he tells everything that happened and all the things that happened in his life and everything. Whoa, that's a surprise. Oh, yeah. I don't really need to say anything right now. So Naruto. Oh yeah, just seeing that. I might do Naruto a paper on the leaf, which is basically our leaf on the paper, or paper on the leaf. Or that's just basically what if Naruto had paper release or paper. Yeah, paper on release. I just want to know because I would have to make Naruto send you, And you'll be asking, why would I make Naruto Senju? So you can make pepper out the freaking trees, which would be good as shit. If you didn't know, bruh. So, yeah. Do what you do with that, okay? But I know you know that I know that you know that you know that Naruto feel to be OP in that one. So, hey. Naruto would then want to become a Jonin, and that's when the Hokage would officially pronounce Naruto's full name, and Naruto would be changed, and he will be his initial, what everybody in the village calls him. I think what Komaru was called, the what Komaru was called. What was he called? He was called honorary, not the honorary. Comment down below what Konohamaru was called because he was the third Hokage's grandson. I think it was the honorable grandson. Yeah, it was honorable grandson. But ours would be called the honorable son of the fourth and the honorable son. You understand, okay? But Naruto will have way better relationship with Konohamaru, and Naruto will train Konohamaru. He will teach Konohamaru the Armor of the Thunder God, but no, he'll be teaching him this, not teaching him, teaching him. But Naruto will be given a mission. Naruto, Hinata, Hinabi, Karin, and Haku would be given a mission to go and retrieve the Uzumakis that I've told you in the previous Naruto the White Hair. If you remember that you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't remember it, that means you never watched it. I mean, you just forgot it like I do a lot. And yeah, Naruto would then go to Naruto would go to the cloud because Naruto would hate the cloud more than anything else. Naruto would go to hot cloud. Hinata would go to the mist. Fu would go to the rain. Not the rain. Fu would go to the stone, and Haku would go with Fu. Hinabi would go with Hinata, and Karin would go wherever I said went to, like mist or something. Or no, Karin would go with Naruto. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. So Naruto would explode the cage and get all of them out of there. Drew the flying Raijin, and he would kill some shinobi. And Naruto would get all those Uzumakis. So would everybody else. The Cloud wanted the Uzumakis because of their dojutsu. All of the Uzumakis had it, but they never showed it to them because they're not about to assault the whole clan. And Naruto brought them back to the Hidden Leaf. And the Uzumaki clan was reinstated back into the Konoha, and reinstated back as a clan at all. And everybody was assigned to rooms and given proper clothes, and was also given a lot of food. Well, a lot of food was made prior to this because they would guess that the cloud didn't really feed them too much, since they were treating them like scum and prisoners. Then Naruto would go on to train them in the art of the Kenjutsu and sealing and the chakra chains that were so lost. In this one, I'm gonna say chakra chains differ about how your chakra is. Naruto's chakra chains are black, the strongest a chakra chain can ever get, and the strongest chakra chain color there is. Karin one is red, and because a plot, okay, it's the second strongest, and the rest of them are either blue or green, or yellow. But yellow is like the weakest. And I'm saying that the colors that are not yellow are stronger than yellow or golden, whichever you want to say. So they learn Kenjutsu, they learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then they read up on everything. This is just to speed forward everything, and because I've been going pretty slow with this what if, so I need to speed it up. So Naruto would be made the clan head of the Uzumaki clan, and all of this shit. And and who her name is, Mikito, would go back into the Uchiha compound. She would be now the Uchiha clan leader because she's the oldest Uchiha. And it would be saying, well, no, she wouldn't be. Yeah, she is the oldest Uchiha. I think Mikito. Yeah, she, even if she wasn't the oldest Uchiha, she would be the big one. Like, 'cause she was Fugaku's. You understand, okay? I'm not really gonna get myself tangled up in my head because of this. And yeah, she become the clan head. And yeah, that's it. I'll go into Itachi's thing and all that next episode. Bye guys, this is What is Senpai. Have a good day. Oh, and by the way, if you want me to do a face reveal, I think I don't know why would you want to see my face, but one of my friends told me I should ask you guys if you want to, as he says my face is a little on the handsome side, and I don't really know. I have my opinions about my face. I think that I'm pretty ugly. I'm pretty ugly because yeah. No, I'm pretty ugly now. I used to think I was decent, but now it's ugly because I got my hair cut. Well, I got my hair cut short, and I don't have my dreads anymore. So I'm pretty sad. But hey, I'll be growing them back. The only reason I cut them is because I found some white stuff in my hair. I thought it was like dandruff or something, but apparently it was just flakes, and not flakes of like dandruff flakes. I mean, like it was just flakes, like white flakes that had nothing in them, and it wasn't dandruff. It was just cloth, and it really annoyed me because I cut my whole hair because I thought I had dandruff, and it turned out to be white cloth. You know how stupid I feel after that. I'm pretty insecure about my hair right now because it was not what I was depressed about. It was something entirely different, but this added on to what it was because it was stupid, and I did it myself. Not cut my hair myself. I made the decision myself. We'll see you guys. Okay, bye.